Hello, and welcome to this video. So this video is going to be the next video in our Pixelmon series on our server that we have made here. So, we've been working on our place, we've been working on our land here, trying to set up spawn. So, we actually finally got torches, right? We've been digging through our place. I think these torches are going to be the biggest thing. So if we look on the map here, we can see every one of these is a death marker. So these mobs, they're so annoying. You're just trying to expand your land. Like shown in the last one, we are probably going to have a claim, so you're allowed to claim 3x3, so you'll be able to have a 3x3 area like this. Looks like there's like lots of area, even if we do it like that. So when you join the server, you're probably not going to have as much as a problem with it, right? You're probably not going to have all these death waypoints everywhere. So we've been trying to expand it over here, and we've been trying to plan out everything. Maybe we can have a building over here, and then this is like a pathway over here, and then maybe this is another building over here. Then over here is like the spawn point. And then we have to figure out what to do with these things. Maybe we just make them to like really big buildings. We'll have to figure that out, but we do have all of this space here. So I think a 3x3 space would be a pretty big space to do. So we've been going through here. We like died right there. We died right there. We died up over here. We died up over here. And there's another skeleton over here, right? He's gonna be attacking us. So it just gives more interesting things, right? Maybe the sun will help us kill him. So it just makes it, instead of just trying to search for Pokemon all the time, we have to try and survive. It's just so crazy. So if we go up here, we've been trying to build the wall up here. We've been cutting down trees to try to get more of these oak planks. So by the time that you come to the server, there will probably actually be a big building here. But no, that actually started because we did all these deaths over here. We've been killed so many times over here. So what we're going to do is maybe just try to finish building this wall. If we can get torches inside of all this place, then we won't have monsters spawning in here all the time. So what we had to happen was monsters were spawning inside of our base just because we don't have any torches set up. It's like even though we have our house set up, it should protect us, but it doesn't because monsters can spawn inside of our house. So that's something you're going to have to worry about if you're getting onto this server for some reason. You have to worry about that. So we'll finish chopping these trees here. And then maybe we'll go down to the mine. No, I think we should finish building the walls, right? We should build the walls so that we have a completely safe place to be. So whenever it comes to nighttime, whenever nighttime comes along, it's so difficult. We did upgrade to stone tools, actually. We've been using wood tools for so long. We were just sitting there using wooden axes, cutting everything. And we're using wooden shovels as well. But now we're actually using stone ones pretty soon here. We're just going to finish using the rest of this wooden axe here. Because you might as well. Might as well just get the last use of it. And then we have cut down that tree. So what we're going to do is just keep filling out these walls here. It is pretty much the main idea. So, yeah, we're going to be running out of these pretty soon. We did get a lot of these. We did go cut a lot of trees. But it seems that we didn't cut enough of them. We're going to have to come back and cut even more of them. We're going to have to do that. So maybe let's pause the video, right? We were like, we're working on this thing. All we're going to be doing is maybe clearing out all these trees that are in here, maybe filling the place with torches so that monsters don't spawn in here during the night. And then hopefully we'll have a safe spot to work. As soon as that sun comes down, it's pretty much enemies coming in over the time. I don't know how they jump over this place, right? Because that spider's been living in there for a bit. That's been his home. So whenever we're in here, the monsters jump over these walls somehow. We're not sure how they do it. Because it is over too high, right? We go here. We can't jump over them. We've had zombies multiple times just jump over this wall for some reason and they come and attack us. We just don't get it. So we have been digging down here. This is where we got the coal from, right? We're like, we're probably going to be having a basement in this place anyways. So what we did was we took the shovel and then we started digging out all this dirt down here until we got down to the cobblestone. So it was difficult because we didn't have any light, right? Just imagine doing this without any torches. Just imagine doing this without any torches. Then it's pitch black down here and you can't see anything. So we need to combat that. Was we have these like sun roofs, holes in the ceiling so that the sun can get through a little bit. And it allowed us to actually see down here, kind of, until we actually found some coal. So finally, we found some coal down here. So I think this would be a big achievement, right? If you can find some coal, then you can actually make some torches. Then you can actually make it safer to actually go around your base, right? So you can see how many times we died, right? We died all these times trying to make this. It's so crazy. So I wonder if you decide to come out of the server, you'll probably get killed that many times as well. So we're going to have to create a floor here, and then we might create some stairs, and then have a basement level. And then we'll have maybe some upper levels as well. So we still have this small house here, and then we still have this one here. And then we're just trying to build the walls to the other houses. I guess we're going to have to cut down these trees. So we'll pause the video and then we'll say next point. The house should look a little bit better, right? We should have these trees out of the way, maybe clear out this, maybe get all the walls up, and eventually get some roofs up in this place. Alright, so we're back. So we've made a lot of progress actually. And we just decided to start the video here just because we could see all these X's here, right? So every single one of these X's means that we died at this point. So as we can see, Pixelmon Survival Hardcore, it's pretty hard, I guess. I guess it's not hardcore mode, right? I guess just Pixelmon Survival with the monsters being activated. Super difficult and super annoying. So let's just, we'll just leave it like this, right? I guess maybe something will come attack us, which is always a bit annoying. There was a skeleton that was shooting us down here. But what we're going to do was actually make a starter kit. So, originally, we talked in the first video, I think. We have a whole bunch of wood here, because we actually went and planted some of these trees. We have all these oak saplings. We ran out of wood. We need a lot of wood to actually build this place. So we went out here, and then we planted all these trees down here, right? Here's a big tree here. Here's another one. So I guess if we need wood, we can just keep on replanting these trees and then cutting them down. And then we have a whole bunch of these oak slabs here, and all these planks. We've been turning them to oak slabs so that we can plant, so we can use twice as many, right? So here's another tree here. We just planted all the trees here just so we can continue working out this base. So if we look at the map here, I guess we'll just set it to day. We're going to have one building here, and then we're going to have a second building here. This is going to be like a path, like a walkway. And then here is going to be spawn. And then here is probably just going to be two gardens. We're probably just going to have like some apricot farms and maybe some berry farms. Maybe a wheat farm. Maybe that as well, right? Wonder if we should just make this building half the size, right? We just have a half building here, and then we just make like this a little wheat farm over here. So we're still planning out the spawn at the moment. But as you can see, these are all the deaths here, right? So we keep getting killed quite a bit. So what I was thinking is we could maybe make a starter kit. So when people join the game, it would be a little bit easier, right? So if we just throw everything in here, let's go to game mode creative. And then we'll have to figure out how to set up a kit. So I believe we have to have everything they want to use as the kit, maybe. So just go here, right? Let's just make a iron sword, get a iron helmet, iron chest plate, iron leggings, iron boots, and then they're gonna need some equipment, right? Maybe a iron pickaxe, iron axe, maybe a iron shovel, maybe some food. So let's go here with half a stack of bread. And then the torches. So I think torches are super important, right? If you have torches, zombies and everything aren't going to come and attack you. Plus, you can actually go mine in the caves. I think even just having this like iron armor would be a huge benefit. All this extra armor would make it so we wouldn't die so quick. Because we do die so much. So what if this is the starting thing? Do we give them Pokeballs too? Do we give them a half a stack? We're not 100% sure. Should we give them Pokeballs so they can start catching things? Because we're going to have a healer set up here. So you're going to run out of these so quick anyways. 32 of them. Or do we give Great Balls and Ultra Balls as well? So we could give like lower amounts of them. So we'd have to think about this as we're doing it, right? Maybe only Pokeballs, or do we give Great Balls and Ultra Balls as well? I think we'll just do with 32 Pokeballs. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll be enough. That'll be enough to get people started. They have 32 food, 32 Pokeballs, 64 torches, and then some armor so you don't get killed as much. Torches so the enemies don't spawn. Oh, we're going to give them some logs as well. That's right. So if we go here, we can figure out a log. Give them a stack of oak logs so they can build things with. So let's go here, right? If you have a stack of oak logs, you could just take them to a crafting station, which you can make. And then you can turn them into 4 stacks of planks. So that's the idea with that, right? We just give you 1 stack of logs, then you can turn them to 4 stacks of planks. And then if you wanted to, you could turn them into oak slabs, which will give you like twice as many. So you get like 8 stacks of these. So there you go, that just puts all those just in one item there. So let's get rid of these, and then we have to figure out how to make the kit. So I don't think there's anything else that they need, right? I think maybe that's it. That'd be good for a starting. Was there anything? We'll maybe do that, right? So we have to figure out how to create the starter kit. So we'll pause the video, and we originally decided not to add a kit, but after playing for a bit, we decided to add a kit. Alright, so we're back for another clip again. So we've been thinking of our starter kit. It did just start as this iron set. We gave him like 32 food. I guess we'll just open this up, right? If we go to, I think it's all the way up, right? Kit, edit, first join. We set this set up. We had a full iron set. So you get the iron sword, you get the iron helmet, the iron chest plate, the iron legs, the iron boots, iron pickaxe, the iron axe, the iron shovel. 64 torches, you get 32 Pokeballs, 32 bread, and 64 oak logs. So, we're going to change it. We'll just do something before we do this, right? We'll just keep it how it is, but this is going to be the new starter kit. Minus the Master Ball, because we were thinking about it. We're giving you so many things, and the Master Ball, we should actually remove this. Just because it's a Pokemon drop, or you're going to get it from a Master Loot chest, we should at least keep this thing a little bit rare, just so it's not like everybody has one. But I guess after you use it, you're not going to have it, right? So I think this is good, because originally we were going to give you 32 Pokeballs, but now you get an extra 60 Great Balls and an extra 8 Ultra Balls. We're supposed to throw the apricorns in there. That's right, we were thinking to do that. So if we go here, if we go to apricorns, these things are going to be really hard to find. We know it's really hard to actually find these things out in the wilderness. And we were going to give you like 3 of each of them, but I thought maybe we'll just leave it like it is. We won't give you any apricorns. Maybe it'll be up to people to go and find the apricorns and then bring them back. And be like, everybody, look, we found some red apricorns, then we found some blue ones and some black ones. Then eventually we will be able to find them anyways. But we'll just go through the new starter kit here. We had some things up on the wall there as well. But if you go here, we're going to give them all these things. We could update the bread, update that from 32 up to 64. The Pokeballs, we're going to leave that like that, right? I guess we can even move things around here. So, let's just set it up how it is in the inventory almost then. So we had the bread up here. We get a stack of bread. We're going to give him a bow. We're going to give him a couple stacks of arrows here. Give him a couple stacks of torches. We were just going to give you one stack of torches. But then we realized how important torches are. If you don't have torches, the mobs are going to attack you. They're going to kill you. We died so many times. So compared to all the difficulty that we had starting up and setting up our base, you're going to have much easier time because you're going to have a full iron set. So, we had the Pokeballs are up here, right? 32. We're going to put the Great Balls up here. Ultra Balls, Master Ball. We weren't going to do that. So, for the old running boots, we're going to give you old running boots. These give you plus 50% increased movement speed. Now, normally on Pixelmon, you would just need one pair of these, right? Because they're never going to break. Because they take damage whenever you take damage. So since there's actually Minecraft mobs in the game, these running boots are going to be destroyed at some point. So I thought it'd be important to also just give you the materials to make a new pair of boots for yourself. So that you know how to actually make these boots yourself, right? If you want to make the old running boots, you just need 4 leather. You just need 4 leather. You need 4 iron ingots, and then you need 2 feathers. That's it. And then you can make more of these running boots for yourself if these get destroyed at some point. So we're also going to give 5 healers. There's a reason for this, right? There's a reason for that. And we're going to give you 2 PCs, 2 enchanting tables, 2 trading machines, and 2 daycares. So we're thinking we, even if there is the ratch block, we were probably going to give you the ratch block, but there is no ratch blocks anymore. Because we know how annoying it is to get the first ones. We know it's like you need to farm all these things. You need to find some PCs, and then you need to use the PCs to craft ratch blocks. And then you need to use so many PCs. But actually with the new daycare system, you don't actually have to craft any ratch blocks. So it says on your PCs, right? You don't even have to craft as many PCs anyways. For this daycare, you just need 1 daycare. You just set up your base, and then you just need 1 of them anyways. You don't need more than 1, but we gave you 2, so you can set up 2 in a second base somewhere if you wanted, right? So I think this is gonna stop all like griefing a bit, right? Because usually you're running around, you're looking for the PCs. If you find a Pokemon Center, you'd want to steal the PC so you get one. Same with the trade machine. If you find a Pokemon Center, you'd probably want to steal the trade machine. But if you already have two of them, there's not too much reason to steal them. Same with the daycare. You might find a daycare in the wilderness. You'd be like, we need to steal the daycare to save some money, but we're giving you two of them. So maybe if you find these in the wilderness, it'll be less of a reason to actually steal them from them. Same with these healers here. The reason we're giving you 5 of them is because if you try to mine them, they'll actually be destroyed. So you can actually mine the PC, you can mine the enchanting table, you can mine the trade machine, you can mine the daycare, and they will be returned back to you. So we'll actually should actually show that here, right? We take those back. But besides that, we're going to give you these birch logs here, and these stacks of oak logs here, as well as 8 chests and 4 furnaces, 4 crafting tables. And I guess that was it for right now, right? So that's the starter kit at the moment. And we just had to add these here. So we're going to show you what we mean by this, right? So if we place the healer, we place this PC, we place this enchanting table, this trading machine, and we can place these daycares here. And then if we go to game mode survival, even if you have silk touch on your pickaxe, it's not going to make a difference. If you mine this healer, it's just going to destroy it. It's going to drop an aluminum ingot. That's it, right? So if you place a healer somewhere, if you're placing a healer, if you're placing a healer somewhere, you shouldn't try to break it, even if you have a silk touch on your pickaxe, because it's just going to destroy it. However, with these things, with the PC, if you mine it, you can pick it up again. Same with this enchanting table, if you mine it, you can pick it up again. Same with this trading machine, if you mine it, you can pick it up again. Same with this daycare, if you mine it, you can pick it up again. So it's just these healers here, right? You place them, they'll get destroyed. That's why we gave you 5 of them. So let's just go back here to creative. That will just destroy these ones, I guess, right? We don't need to give 3 of them. And then let's go back to editing the first join kit. Then we'll throw these in here, right? So we got the healers, then we got the PCs, then we got the enchanting tables, the trade machines, the daycare, and then I think that's it. You still have 3 inventory spaces left after you get all these things. So we filled up most of the inventory, right? It gives you everything. So when you joined the server, we decided these are the things that you're going to get. And then if there's anything else that you need in the future, you're going to have to get them yourself. So let's close this. So here's the recipes that we had, right? We're going to give you strings. We're going to give you 3 sticks, and we're going to give you 3 strings, so you could craft another bow. But we thought we had too much stuff in the inventory anyways, right? So we had this recipe. It's like if you have 3 sticks and 3 strings, you can craft some more bows for yourself. As well as these, if you got 4 leather, which we gave you 4 leather, right? We gave you 4 leather in the starter kit. You get 4 leather here. You get 4 iron ingots. You get 2 feathers. So with those leathers, you craft some leather boots. And then with the ingots and the feathers, you make the old running boots, which just gives you those boots that we showed you there, right? It gives you these 50% movement speed. So if you need to make more, now you know how to make them. So here's the first join kit. So if we were to exit, and then if we delete our play of data, restart the server, and then come back, we should actually get that first join kit when we start the game. Alright, so we just deleted our player data, and then we restarted the server. So if we were to join here, This would be like as if it was our first time joining the server. Minus the Pokemon, right? Or Pokemon, we didn't delete that data. So if we look here, we just joined the server for the first time. So it looks like we get a bow, we get the arrows, we get the stacks of torches, we get the 32 Pokeballs here, we get the Great Balls, the Ultra Balls, we get the running boots. You probably want to equip those so you get some movement speed. Maybe equip your iron chest here, equip your leggings, equip the helmet. Maybe equip these boots if you don't need the movement speed at the moment. So you got your sword here, you got your bow, you got your arrows. They got like a pickaxe. I'm not sure how we would set these up here. We have torches. Then here we can turn these into logs later, but we got lots of bread here. We got some building blocks. Maybe we could go like this. Take half a stack. That'll give us 2 stacks of oak planks. And then we could go set up our base here, right? Wonder if we should save the older running boots or use them. Not 100% sure, right? Because it doesn't give us any armor, but it does give us extra movement speed. So this would be like it's your first time joining the server, minus the Pokemon, because we already picked our Pokemon. So this would be our base here. So it's so much better with the 50% movement speed. We've been we've been doing all this just with the normal movement speed. That's it. So these boots are so helpful. They allow you to move so fast. This iron armor, that's going to help out quite a bit too. That's going to help out quite a lot. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep it on. So we gave you some chests here. So if we just check the journey map, right, here's our base. Our base is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 by 3. You can claim 9 chunks. So you can get a 3 by 3 chunk when you claim it here. You just have to use the commands to claim them. We'll probably make some signs here. We'll make like a proper starting area, right? So here's going to be the houses. Here's going to be the spawn point. And then we're going to have maybe some signs set up. We'll have some signs set up to show you all the commands. It'll just say, do the claim create chunk, and then it would help you claim that chunk, right? We can't do it because we're maxed. Insufficient claim blocks. We claimed as much as we could. So we already did those in the videos. I think we also enabled the homes, right? Because we're thinking about it. Because if our only way to get back is spawn, if it's over here, sure, this is over by our place, right? We don't notice it. We don't notice it's too far, right? We just have to run up here, and then we're back at home. But if there was somebody else that had their home like farther out, they would always have to run to there. So we thought, let's go to game mode creative here for a bit, right? We thought like people are going to be building up over here. Maybe they'd be building up over here. Maybe somebody would be living up over in this area or up in this forest area. We should delete this journey map here. We should delete it because this is pretty much the only area that we actually explored so far. Because we, yeah, it was explored before when we did all this other things. So here's all of our death things. Maybe we should remove all of them just so they don't get in the way, right? Here's all the X's. Whenever we're trying to build and everything, right? We're trying to place our things here. There's just all these death X's everywhere. So if we go to journey map, we go to waypoints. If we wanted to remove them, we just click remove. We'll keep the spawn. So here's all the deaths that we had, right? Remove all those. And then we just have the spawn waypoint saved. So we always know where spawn is. Wherever we are in the world, we just look in this direction. Then we know that spawn is in this direction. So originally there was no homes. Yeah, normally you could do that. Homes, we got the... Why does it keep doing that? We can delete homes if we have homes. So we deleted our 2 homes. Now if we go to homes, we'll probably, like we said, we'll have eventually put up signs that show all the commands. There are no homes to display, right? And if we go to limit, you have said 0 of effectively unlimited homes. Well, that's not what we wanted to do. We didn't want unlimited homes. Alright, we figured it out. So it took a while. We were sitting here, like a home set doesn't work for some reason. So we were setting the permissions. Now it says you have set a 0 of 1 homes. So if we go here, if we go to home set, maybe we'll just try typing it in. Home set home. Will that work? We set a home with the name home. Alright, so now if we go home, we can go back home. And I think if we tried to set a second one, so we set 1 of 1 homes, right? Set home 2. That's not the right command, right? So we go home, set. You cannot set any more homes as you have reached your limit of 1. Alright, so that's the goal at the moment. So we got 1 home. We'll probably end up adding more homes at the moment. Maybe we'll even actually add some warps, right? Because originally, we're like, we shouldn't really add too much. We shouldn't really give too much to people. But actually, since we've been playing here, that work on this place, right? This has taken so long. It's taken so long because we died so many times and we had to collect these resources, and during the night when we went out to chop down the trees, zombies and spiders and creepers would attack us. So we were thinking we had like 2 options, right? We could disable the mobs, we could disable the zombies and the creepers and the skeletons so we don't ever see them in the wilderness. Or we can give some people some starting equipment like the iron equipment and the iron sword and maybe a bow and some arrows, right? Maybe that would actually help them be able to survive easier. And these torches, right? So we sat there looking so long for these torches. For the first 4 nights, we didn't have anything. And then it was just up to the zombies coming to attack us all the time. So we were so happy when we finally went down here that we were digging. And when we finally found this coal so we could actually set up torches, we actually mined all of it over here, right? But we actually found that coal, we could actually start playing. What actually seems a lot better, right? Seems a lot better when we can just build without being attacked and killed by enemies all the time. So that's another improvement. It's like we're saying, this server, we just made it. And as we're actually playing it, we'll come up with ideas of what we think might be good for the server, right? So I think giving this starter kit's a good start. This actually gives you a whole bunch of things. You could come here, claim your land, go build whatever you want. And then you're going to have to get more of these to replenish these because you're going to be running out of these pretty quick even. But you do have everything to set up your own base. You got your healers, you got your PC, you got your enchanting table, trade machine, the daycare. So this is just so that people don't go out there, they're out running, they're searching, they're like, oh my god, we have to find a daycare so we get the breeding center so we can actually start breeding. Where is this place? Same with the PC, right? We're like, we need to find a Pokemon center so we can steal the PC. You don't need to do that. Same with the healer. It's like, we need to find a place in the wilderness with a healer set up. But you don't need to do that because you got a bunch of them. Same with this trading machine. Same with the enchanting table. You don't have to go and mine diamonds to create an enchanting table because you already have one. So it's just gets out of the way a whole bunch of things that you would have gotten yourself anyways. I think it just saves you like maybe a few hours of actually just manually getting this stuff, and then you can just jump right into the game. I think that's a better way to do it. So we'll end the video, and then maybe tomorrow we'll come work more of these servers. That's all we're doing here today, right? So we got this new starter kit. Here's everything that we have in the chest. So we got a bunch of dirt that we got from digging, and then we got all these things. We're not going to spawn anything. We're not going to spawn anything to actually use, right? Unless we feel there's a reason, right? Like if somebody comes here, we have something in the wilderness, right? If there's like a Articuno shrine or a Zapdos shrine or something, and then somebody destroys it, then we would spawn something in just to replace the shrine that was destroyed. Maybe like the time space altar and everything. If there's some rare structure that someone just destroys for some reason, we'll replace it. But besides that, we shouldn't be spawning too many things in, right? So all these things that we get here, it's not specific to anyone that bought any ranks or anything. Everybody who joins the server gets all this stuff. So it's like even playing field for everybody. So we'll see what happens in the next video then. So we might work on the base a little bit, get this set up, but we'll record a video tomorrow. We're not doing any more videos today. That's the end of this one. So this is the Pixelmon server. If you want to come here and play, we just showed you, here's the IP address. You just get Pixelmon, get the server that we're playing, and then you could hop right in and join in on the server and kill some zombies and skeletons with us.